Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Here in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Z200 and giving an overview of it, as well as you'll see right in replacing the rear tires is some Tweel wheels. We're going to have a demonstration of them, what the benefit is, as well as an overview of that. So stick with us, we'll start talking about it. So a quick overview of the Z200 series. You have 5 models to choose from. They do make a 42-inch, but then after that, you have 2 48s and 2 54s to choose from. Again, the 42 kind of sits on its own with that smaller deck and small all-around tractor. The 48s and 54s, whether it be a Z231 or 251, come in with either a Briggs or a Kohler motor, and at that it's either 21 or 25 horsepower. And they're not interchangeable, so again, it's B model means Briggs, K means Kohler. With the Briggs, it's kind of a stripped down model. You know, you don't get the LED lights up front, no suspension seats, but still a horsepower or the mower deck size, whether it be 48 or 54. With the Kohler motor, it gets a little bit more dressed up. You know, those 2 nice bright LED headlights out front make things nice and bright. Again, I always make the joke that, you know, once you got to flip those on, go in, have a beer, relax, your day is done. But there is some people who need that, you know, whether out of necessity, whether it's early in the morning or late at night, they got to cut, you know, usually in a commercial setting. So especially when you get late in fall, you know, it starts getting dark earlier. So and that suspension seat, it's awesome. You know, whenever Kubota updated these models last year to the Z200 over the Z100, the things they changed were the mower deck itself. You know, really put in some updates on that, as well as that suspension seat, and the seat in general is quite comfortable. So out front, you'll see some nice big wheels for your turning aspect of it, and then 3 anti-scalp wheels on there, so you get that really great flotation on this model. Some of the base models, some of the other competition will only have 2 or none at all. So, and then talking about the deck itself, you know, it's got that 6-inch depth there for that mower deck, nice and deep with those nice heavy set blades. There is 3 blades on there. It is not a piece of tin. You're really going to enjoy that aspect of getting 2 or 3 seasons out of mowing and not having to replace those blades every 2 or 3 months. Whenever you get up into the operating station, as mentioned before, you got that really nice suspension seat on the K model with a nice deluxe seat on there. If you're going to be adjusting your cutting height quite often, it's nice. There's no pins to adjust with or anything. It's just a nice dial to turn and let it down. Some people have made the comment, oh, it seems kind of flimsy and stuff. I haven't seen any break. You know, it's 2 cogs in there, you know, unless you really intentionally try and break it, it's going to last. And again, it's nice stripped down. There's not a lot going on there. It's simple. Everything's where you want it. One downside is having the choke all the way forward. It's nice on the Kawasaki's where it's separate, but you know, choke all the way forward on the hand throttle and then back after that. So it's kind of like starting things wide open. But some of the other nice creature comforts of it are the handlebars are fully adjustable for the height. If you need to, if you know you're taller or shorter, you can adjust that to make the unit yours and make yourself nice and comfortable. And then, as mentioned before, whenever you get into the engines, you know, you're gonna have your Briggs & Stratton or your Kohler, depending whether it's a B or a K model, both at 25 horsepower or 21 horsepower, depending on what model you go with, either the 48 or 54. So that's a nice quick overview of the Z200 series. So let's jump now to talk about these Tweel wheels and the benefit of that. So now what we've all been waiting for is a quick conversation about Tweel wheels. So again, for our viewers down in the States, and especially in the southern states, Tweel wheels are very popular. You know, you get down into Florida where you get into some swampy conditions, you will see these all over the place. They function well, and as you know why, because you don't have to worry about running flat. They're a little bit more aggressive than the standard tire on it. Up here in Canada, they haven't really caught on too much. You know, they are just new to us at Kubota Canada. Be available to order through them. More than likely going to see them on commercial mowers or high-end ones. People are worried about downtime. They really help on that. Again, like you can see, there is no air there. You're not going to lose any downtime to having a flat tire, especially in this day and age where, you know, the local dealer may not have a set to spare, so you may be down for a few days while you're waiting for something to come in, whereas these are ready to go. You know, you take them out, put them on, and there you go. But the flip side of that is the expense. You know, in Canadian funds, each of these tires is about $900. So the regular set of tires, you know, tire and rim is about $350, $400. So 2 to 1 is kind of the general costing on that. So 2 to 1 is the general costing on that, where you're going to have 2 sets to 1 set kind of idea. But again, if you're concerned about downtime, in the commercial end is you definitely want a set of Tweel wheels on there. Again, and one thing we're going to be demonstrating here is you can see already up, that's why you have it up on this curve, is to compress it a little bit so you can see that there is quite a bit of flex there. You know, we're only about halfway down on that in the baffle compressing. It's strong. You know, it's going to give you a nice comfortable ride, and we're going to demonstrate here in a second, go over some nice bumpy ground so you can kind of really see them flexing there. So, so let's jump right to that so you can see a demonstration of them. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Tweel wheels in action and a little bit of an overview on them, as well as the Z200 from Kubota. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Thank you.